welcome to day 3 of Financial Planning Week. The first day we talked about key financial terms and writing down your financial goals. Yesterday I went over to Great Lakes Christian College, spoke to a group of freshmen about financial freedom and what it is, what it feels like, all that good stuff. Today what we're going to be talking about is developing an emergency fund and developing your holiday spending. So what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a fund that you have set aside for unexpected things like hospital visits, home repairs, car repairs, anything of that nature that could be an emergency that just pops up out of nowhere. So what you need to do for an emergency fund is, I always tell everybody when it comes to emergency funds, save 6 months worth of your income. I mean, I know that's a hard task. I'm not going to just stand here and tell you like that's going to be the easiest thing you're going to do. It's going to take this amount of time. No, it's going to be a hard task. So really what you want to do is start with $1,000. That $1,000 will cover small costs like the hospital bills, like the car repairs, like the home repairs. And then once you have that $1,000 saved, that's when you start another emergency fund account. And that's where you start to save that 6 months worth of income. Emergency funds are important because when things like this happen, when things like your car break down or your furnace in your house go out, you have the money to get it fixed. You don't have to run and take out a loan that's going to put you into debt, that's going to bring more liabilities onto you. And really the 6 months worth of income is in case something happens at your job. You know for at least 6 months you have your bills covered. And I mean, honestly, it should not take you longer than 6 months to get another job in the same field. If you are working hard, if you are working productively at work, and you have something to back it up, it shouldn't be that hard to find another job. Now, I know you might not know where to start when it comes to creating the emergency fund, so I'm going to give you a few pointers. The first one I'm going to tell you about is set a monthly goal. Wherever you want to be, set something that's attainable. We talked about on the first day how we set these goals that's too high. If we want to build an emergency fund, set something that you know you'll be able to pay. Don't say I'm going to save this first $1,000 in this first month, then the first month go by, you don't save it, then you just say, forget it, I ain't doing it at all. Set something that's reasonable. Set something $50 a month if you have to, $30 a month if you have to, anything that you have to do. Set something for that month so you know that you can obtain that goal. The second thing I want to talk about is collecting change. I mean, you go to the store, you break that 20, you get some change back. I mean, you can collect the bills to do it too, but if you want, I mean, that's up to you if you want to collect the bills. But start with the change. Get a jar, something old in your house, put the change in it. And I mean, some of us are like, well, I only got a bank account. Well, that's not an excuse. That change after you swipe that card, when you look in your bank account and now you had 20 in there, now it's only 15, 30. Take that 30 cent and put it in your savings account. It's no excuse on why you are not saving for this emergency fund. The third thing is cut some of those expenses down. When you're at home and you in the living room watching TV, cut the bedroom light off. Cut the bathroom light off. And I know a lot of y'all got those Planet Fitness memberships that y'all are not using. Cut it off. It's the holiday time. It's other stuff that you could be putting your money towards. The fourth thing is get a second job. I know some of y'all probably clicked off the video when y'all heard that. But yes, get a second job, even if it's just to save for that emergency fund, even if it's just to save that 6 months worth of income. Get a second job if you have to. The fifth thing is to save your taxes. I know majority of us get over $1,000 when it comes to tax returns. You don't have to put the entire $1,000 towards your emergency fund, but at least put something towards it, $200, $500, anything that you can put towards the emergency fund when tax time comes around. It's going to take that burden of saving every month off of your shoulder. And number 6 is to sell something. We all got so much old stuff at our house that we look at and like, oh, we got so much sentimental value. No, sell it, get rid of it, add that money to your emergency fund. All right, now that you got the clues that's going to help you to create that emergency fund, we need to talk about holiday spending. Start now. Don't wait till December to get everybody gifts. That's going to put you in so much of a financial burden. You're going to be waiting till tax time to re-up on your bank account. No. Start now. Start saving now. What you need to do is get together a list of everybody you need to get a gift for, how much it's going to cost, and make sure that you are starting now. The smallest gifts, get them now. Or if you want to get the largest gifts, get them now. And don't forget about the little stuff like wrapping paper, little stuff like decorations, tape, all that stuff. It adds up, and those last minute costs, you wonder like, how did I go over budget? Because you didn't add the wrapping paper. Another thing is to make sure you're keeping track of how much you're spending. You can do this by saving your receipts and adding up how much that you are spending so you know. And also use the cash only system, because I know when I go shopping and when I got a credit card, I'm just swipe, swipe, swipe. Then I get home, I open my app and I'm like, did I really spend this much money? Something got to go back. So make sure you're using like something like the cash only system. That will help you. Black Friday shopping will help you because you get stuff for so cheap. Make sure you take a shopping list with you, because once you get into the store, you're like, oh yeah, I was supposed to get this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then you just picked up a whole bunch of stuff and you get home and you're like, why did I buy everybody that I know something for Christmas? And also with all this new technology, look online for deals. If you go into Target, you go into Walmart and you see something costs $35.99, check online. See how much it is online. Most likely you can go to Amazon and get about $10 to $15 off. So make sure you're checking online deals as well. One thing that I personally do is I set up a Christmas Club account with Dork Federal. Oh my goodness. This account is amazing. So at the beginning of every October, at some day, whatever date that they choose, they deposit the Christmas Club money into your account. So once that's over, you can start a new Christmas Club. And from that October on, you can add money automatically to the account. You can add money by transferring it yourself to the account. And all throughout the year, that money's just adding up, adding up, adding up, adding up, adding up. And at the beginning of the month in October, they put that money in your account for you to go do your Christmas shopping. You don't even have to worry about where you're going to find Christmas money. You don't have to worry about spending extra money. You don't have to worry about your finances being off from the holiday season because of great accounts like these. And then something that y'all probably don't want to hear, give up on those indulgences like coffee and McDonald's every morning. Cut back on that. You will be surprised how much you can save, especially in the holiday season when you have so much money going out for gifts and holiday and giving. You will be so amazed how much money you can save. The last point is, if you have a large family, try something different. So my immediate family, my mom, sister, dad, all of us, we all exchange gifts. We give each other gifts. That's normal. But when we go to the large family with the grannies, the aunties, the cousins, what we do is we do Secret Santa. That way we buy one gift for one person, and we set a limit between $50 to $75, so we all save money. We all come out of the holiday season still alive. All right, I just want to thank everybody for tuning into day 3. Tomorrow we are back here at 5:30. What we're going to be talking about is really financing for your children, financial future for your children, financial education for your children, everything about your children, plans for college for your children, everything will be here tomorrow. We'll see you then.